I'm not sure how any parent can plan for this, right? You know at some stage it's going to happen. If you're blessed to have kids, then eventually, the chances are that they're going to get married. You have to come to terms with that, what it means for you, what it means for them. And I think you have to realize what does it mean moving forward? I think one minute you're looking at them and, I've got written down here, one minute they're biting your ankles and they're, threatening to run away from home, and all they have is a suitcase full of teddy bears. Right? Nothing else. Right? That was funny that day that happened, But the next day, you look at them and they're all grown up, and suddenly they find a life partner and they getting married, and you just go, Christ, where did the time go? Where's the time gone? So all you can do when you have the kids is you can try and protect them, guide them, instill into them what you believe to be right, morals, principles, whatever. And as Lana will tell you, a size 9 boot up the backside helps every so often too, right?
I've spent a fair amount of time third wheeling these two, and honestly, I've never seen a couple so unapologetically sappy. It's a bit gross and definitely icky at times, but also it brings me so much joy because it is so clear how much you guys love and appreciate each other. And that's all any of us could ever want for the people we love.
But yeah, I mean, it just made me so sad. I haven't got my little apprentice anymore. But, that's changed balance with, how I feel right now about her moving on to the next part of her life. It still makes me think about, all the things that I cherished and I've loved over the years. I can pull out loads of examples. One example that does stick in my mind and Pat's mind is when she was really, really young, she loved little hedgehogs. Used to love hedgehogs, and for whatever, it was almost like she had a real talent for it. She used to draw these little hedgehogs, and the drawings themselves were absolutely amazing. You would find the hedgehog in a flower pot, you would find them in a space rocket, you would find them under a waterfall, little stories to go along with them. And, me and Pat used to love just see what was coming next in the next episode, the next chapter. And then suddenly she stopped doing them, and we were both so sad about it. But she never ever explained really why she stopped doing it. But yeah, we love that so much. What you hope for is that they grow up to be responsible adults, obviously, but to be able to have respect for everyone equally, everything equally, but also never forget to have the respect for themselves as well.
Now, Stephanie, I'm not entirely sure I have the words to properly capture her. She is one of the most beautiful people I know. She has this calm force about her. It might sound a little oxymoronic because she can absolutely be fierce. Some might even say fiery. But at the same time, she brings a sense of tranquility, of home and love to the people around her.
Other adventures that we've had over the years, teaching her to drive. That's one I really want to forget as quick as I can. Because it's actually still costing me a lot of money in therapy. So, other than that, go right back to the start. When she was born, as I say, Pat had suffered a lot of trauma, so I had to take her out. Give her first bath when she was 10 minutes old, right? And from then, she had my heart. And ever since, then you go to the skinny dipping in Canada, right? But she was only 6, so to be fair, that's not too bad. She's now embarking on a new phase with Steph. Good luck, Steph. But from here on now, it's not our responsibility as such. It's they've taken on that responsibility themselves for each other, right? But what we can do is we can promise to be there to support them in the decisions that they make, and be there for whatever kind of shit that life throws at them.
Elizabeth and I are so proud to be here today as Stephanie's bridesmaids, and on behalf of us both, I'd like to say a few words about Stephanie and Lana as they celebrate their wedding day. First of all, as requested by one of the bridesmaids, a dad joke. What did the dinosaur call her clothing shop? Try Sarah's tops.
It made me so happy, made me so sad at the same time, thinking about the last 26 years. I've had a little apprentice for the last 26 years. And by that, what I mean, through all the different projects I've had, what I've done, building around houses, sheds, walls, fences, guitars, disco lights, you name it. I've done a lot of those projects. I've always had a little mate holding me screwdriver, holding me sledgehammer, holding me drill with me, pickaxe. The only thing is, she's a little bit too fond of the sledgehammer. She does like to destroy things at times. But yeah, overall, anytime I've been, done something like that, there's always been Lana there in the background, always wanting to learn, wanting to know, get involved. Hold on. And raring to go, as I've written here. So, but we've got all the stuff. We've got the baby photos. I could bring them all out, embarrass her even more, but got all the baby photos. It's all mundane stuff that every family has, but just because everybody has those memories doesn't mean that they're any less special. And you collect those memories over the years, and they are so special. They're still so special, and a day like this just brings them all together, and you realize how much they mean, how much families mean.
Lana, you are such a brilliant addition to our family. You are bubbly, goofy, and fun, but also so deeply passionate about the things that matter. I know without a doubt you will always support Stephanie and stand up for her, and love her in the way she truly deserves. And this means the world to us. The two of you together are like two sides of the same coin, not because one is head and the other is tails, but because you take turns in supporting each other. You balance each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you always seem to meet each other exactly where you are needed.
Lana asked me to do this, and I didn't know where to start. I thought, I was debating whether to do it or not. You go two ways. You go all soppy, or you go all banter and take the mick out of her. So, make up your own minds. Anyway, the key thing that brought home to me was how quickly time passes by. I remember Lana being born. First day she was born, where does the time go? She came out, and she's been trouble ever since. She was trouble when she came out. Her mother, my wife, had to have blood transfusion. She went into really bad shock. And I still think after 26 years, she got the easy end of it, because I'm still in shock 26 years later.
I feel very lucky not just to have such an amazing sister, but now also to have a super cool sister-in-law. We are so happy to officially welcome you into our family, Lana. So please, if everyone could raise a glass, to Stephanie and Lana, may your lives together be full of adventures, goofiness, unwavering support, and many, many dad jokes. Cheers!
Cheers.
Thank you.